Next, we celebrate Don Kobayashi's 35 years of service. All of Don's years of federal service were at PIFSC or his predecessor entity, Honolulu Laboratory of the Southwest Fisheries Science Center. The work groups at that time included Insular Resources Task, Insular Resources Investigation, Ecosystems and Environment Investigation, Ecosystems and Oceanography Division, Ecosystems and Oceanography Program in ESD, Habitat and Living Marine Resources Program in ESD, and now the Pelagic Research Program in ESD. Don has also been a key member of the Halea Ohana since he started with the Honolulu Laboratory. He was always involved with Halea, even serving a stint as a president way back when. Don again stepped up to lead Halea more regularly after the move back to the IRC. Thank you, Don, for all that you and Halea do for the PIFSC family. Now Frank Parrish will share some remarks. Over to you, Frank.
Thanks, Ingrid. I have the privilege to talk about one of the center's marquee scientists. I know Don came to us in 1987, and he was able to tell you which type of hermit crab an octopus preferred to eat. He could also speak with some authority on the social interaction of Canthagaster puffers. When he was hired as part of the Nehu project at Pearl Harbor, but at the same time, he continued to analyze data that he had collected prior to joining us on the larval distribution in Kaneohe Bay. He put out work published on that. His work expanded into looking at the fishery interactions on the bottomfish fishery, including sharks, dolphins, and monk seals. Then around 2000, he started working with tracking data of loggerhead turtles, which continued for well over a decade. He was a very big player when the center had to look at turtle takes in the longline fishery during the legal challenges in the 2000s. This work was a big deal. I suspect federal judge David Ezra had you on the speed dial. His work reshaped the future of the longline fishery as we know it today. For this fishery, he also looked at the seabird takes. He also looked at the time area closures for sea turtles. Yep. And at some point, he found time to return to his larval research roots and became an expert at simulated larval transport modeling. He applied that to a range of management unit species and even some rather esoteric ones like endemic freshwater blennies. He was one of the leads for our region's evaluation of species vulnerability to climate change. He helped with creating the product that has laid the groundwork for future regional climate research. Don is a respected scientist who routinely is sought to serve on committees, provide reviews that are insightful and constructive. I know personally a number of my research products have benefited from his review and his insight. He is really quick to step up and participate in acting roles when the center needs help, and we all know he is very invested in the well-being of the staff. Don, you are very accomplished in your 35 years, and you have our congratulations and thanks. Back to you, Ingrid.
Thank you, Frank. And in June 1987, this song made you move and groove. Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles.
Frank?
Not sure.
Congratulations again, Don. And congratulations to Tia, Phoebe, Nori, and Don for their incredible dedication and service to NOAA. Now I'll turn it over to Allie Bayless, who will introduce the Cooperative Institute Service Awards. Over to you, Allie.